Greetings, tool collectors. Welcome to CC Scraps and Restoration channel. How's everybody doing? It's Saturday. We get a little late start on this resto, but so if you watch familiar with my videos, you saw that I came across this Garland model number 3 split face hammer. So the faces are pretty mangled on it. So I ordered some off of Amazon and they came in. So we're going to proceed and get this restoration started. So if you want to know a little history about Garland manufacturing, I think that's what it was. You can check the last video on this, and I got a little small, very, very brief history. I mean, you know, I could maybe one day go into big detail about it, but I don't know. We'll see. That's for another video. But all right, well, meet me over at the wire wheel, and first, actually, we're going to take it apart. Then you're going to meet me at the wire wheel. So sit tight. So I got you from the above view here. Thought that might just be the easiest for us. So it's going to come apart really easy, I hope. We shall see. The faces off. Look at all that nastiness. These are old. Get them out of the way. Looks like we got us a pin in here. I'm going to have to punch out. I'm going to try to come this way with it because it looks like it's peened over. But yeah, we're going to try that and sit tight. All right, so I found this old drywall screw, and I'm popping the pin out with that thing. I just didn't want to use any of my center punches. That's all I had that was thin enough. So this is kind of coming right out here. I started a little off camera. There we go. Let's not lose that though, because I mean, if worst came to worst, I could just use a nail. That's kind of what it looks like. Maybe that's what it was. They lost the original pin, maybe? I don't know. All right. Let's get you moved back over here, and we'll start again. All right, so I got a piece of just some round stock, and I'm going to use that to hammer the handle out. I've started a little again off camera. Remember, we removed that pin. Nice and easy. Probably could have used my arbor press, but... And I've even taken the wedge out of this thing, so that's kind of cool that this is just sliding out, because I really didn't want to beat up the handle too much. But it's coming right out. I mean, it's not... Which is surprising, because usually it's got like a little bit of a indent. See where it's split right there? We're going to try to fix that too. So now we can get our nut off of here. And where's the other part of my hammer? Oh, there it is. All right, now we can go over to the wire wheel and get this baby cleaned up. Absolutely. It's got some dings here and big chunk there, and thought it was split, but I guess it's not. But we're going to leave this here. I like that something happened to it, you know, so that's how we're going to do it. Let's get over the wire wheel. So y'all know this is going to be loud if you're familiar with my videos, so just bear with me and we'll get it done for you. Alright, so now I'm going to work on trying to get this wedge out of here. We'll see what happens. I just got to kind of like pop it out, I'm hoping. This guy right like that. starting to go. See what I'm trying to do? I'm going to do it off camera, but so it's got like that little burr on it. I'm just trying to pop that burr out and it's making it loose. So sit tight. We'll come back when we get it out. Thanks, Utica. Yeah, see that? I don't know if you can, maybe because of the light. This is Utica Utica 507-10 patent. Utica, New York, USA. It's a real small number here. M23 maybe. I can't see that either. You guys probably can't see that either with the light. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I can't tell. But that's what it is. So we got the wedge out. Now, we're going to try to address this crack and see what we can do. And maybe what I'll do is I'll find a nice wooden wedge to put in here. And then we'll set the metal wedge cockeyed or offset or whatever you want to call it. I always knock my vice shelves off. One day I keep saying I'm going to fix these to the vise, but I use this vise a lot, both with the jaws and the soft jaws. But I like it too because sometimes you can work on it or something, and just light work. You know what I mean? Not like, you know, you can't go all forged in fire on it. So, I don't know. Did I show you the post wire wheel? Did I? I don't think I did. Or did I? Well, anyway, I'm showing you again. There's the nut, and I even did the pin. You'll see that. Do it again because I got a message saying that I gave him a headache because I was moving around too quick. I'm really sorry about that, bro. And my rebuttal was, I am the first to admit that my camera skills are a little, could use improvement. All right, so let's see what we're going to do. We're going to get the knife out. We're going to scrape this handle a little bit and maybe sand down that the hammerhead. So all I'm doing is I scrape most of it off camera, but you're just taking your razor knife and you're just kind of going down the handle and getting that layer of, dirt and skin and grease and years of someone holding this hammer. It'll sand up a lot better, and it'll save your sanding belts too. So we scraped the handle. Now we're going to try to take out this forge mark or clean it up the best we can. It's kind of pretty crazy. We'll see what we can do with it though. This is a worn 120 disc. All right, we'll be back when we get all four done. All right, so I took it with the not the 1x30, but the 120 worn flap disc. That's the worst of the forge marks right there. I just don't want to go any further to try to remove any more of that material, so we're just going to have to live with that one. But this one came out pretty nice on this side here. And then here's the top part. I'm going to have to live with that side too. But again, that side, not too bad. This one was a little harder than I thought, but I got it down pretty decent. But, and I even did the nut too. Just quick sand on it. That's about all I'm going to do. So now we're going to get the handle sanded and go from there. I think that's what we're going to do is we're going to find a piece of wood around the shop and make a wedge. for this. And I am going to drill about to where it cracked right here, drill through it to stop that cracking from even more. I'm going to go right down the middle with a small hole. And then we're going to go from there. I'll just throw you in here real quick. Start like this. And let me go get some sandpaper. So I'm sanding away here, and thinking, you know, old CC Scraps and Restoration. Right behind you is a 1x30 with about the same belt you're using here. About I think that's a 120 as well. But sometimes I just like to hand sand. We'll go to that 1x30, but I just like to see what it's kind of going to look like. Sort of, kind of. So, y'all see that? I need to have my glasses on. Everything looks freaking weird. What the heck are they? All right. There we go. Now you guys can maybe see that better, or I can see it better, so maybe I'll make it so you can too. All right, so we're gonna get over the 1x30. So now we're gonna drill a hole right by where that crack is, and it's, you know, center. We're gonna be center right on the handle. That looks. I marked it off earlier, but it didn't. I think we're good. Okay. That's pretty center. I just thought it was kind of off center because of the crack, but it's pretty, I'd say it's all right. I think we'll get away with that just fine. So it'll split here, and hopefully it'll just not split. See how it's there? Hopefully we'll get that wedge over a little more, and it'll split down the center, so we can always add wood to it. So we'll go from there. So we got the handle pretty much, that's pretty nice. I like the feel of it in the hand. You know, it's still got the little blemishes, and that's going to look cool once we stain this handle. Yeah. All right. Next, we're going to clean these up with some alcohol. I was going to sand the rest of it, but I think, because it's going to get painted, so I think that we're going to be okay. Taking a gamble, but I think we're going to be okay. All right, sit tight. All right, so we'll get one of these primed for you, and then we'll be watching paint dry. All right. Get under it there. Okay, now we're good. All righty. We'll be back and ready to coat the green. All right, so it's the next day. I had to let that paint dry. It was acting weird. So we're going to use this Min Wax right here for the handle. Dark walnut, number 2716. If you are familiar with my videos, I use this dark walnut a lot with the screwdriver restorations that I do. I just like it. I'm just going to want to use a little paper towel. Just wipe it on. We'll let it set. We'll wipe it again. Then you can kind of control the color too. See how it's starting to look. All right. So you see what I'm doing here, where I'm getting at. Get this all stained up here, and we'll be right back when it sets up. And then we'll, actually, you know, we'll just have it all together so you guys can see it. We'll keep it like a little surprise for you. What do you think about that? All right, so we'll see you when it's all done. All right, y'all, there she is. she's done. We made the nice walnut there with the Minwax. We kept most of the dings. I just sanded it down with 120, made it nice and smooth. There's that little ding in the handle that we like, and that little scar there. What do you guys think? I think I did pretty good, except, you know, like my font painting is a little, you know, that could use some work, obviously, but we'll work on that. But we put the new faces on it. The head of it doesn't wobble anymore. I put 2 tiny pieces of wood down in there on the sides where that metal wedge is on the right and left side. Then I bang that wedge in on top of that. Everything seems to be pretty good. We stained the top of it. Yeah, painted it the John Deere green, one of my favorite colors next to black. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, you guys. That is a Garland No. 3 split face hammer. Y'all have a happy Easter and have a great weekend. And we'll see you on the next one. CC Scraps and Restoration.